Matter of fact, I think I want to live stream. I want to live stream me beating you. Let me set up my PlayStation camera. I gotta set up my. I be watching these games in school when I get bored. When I'm supposed to be typing the paper, I just go watch me beat you. That's why I leave. Ricky, you just scared me. Don't come over here hitting me no more. I'm gonna make it get real ugly for you. Alright, you wanna keep playing? Watch out, bro. Well. Dog. Watch out. Sick, y'all got the Arabs acting funny now, huh? Alright, I got it upside down on you. Far. I don't know what you saying to me against Super Bowl. We ready? What? I only got 9 rushing touchdowns on the year. Guess I gotta get 9 in this game. So I only got 9.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. As it'll be the AFC champion Houston Texans taking on the NFC.
Is that right?
Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We are honored to be here for the biggest spectacle in sports, the Super Bowl. Are you ready, partner?
I am more than ready, and I love the word you used. Honored, because it is an honor to be here. It's a privilege to be here. My excitement is just about to burst through the booth. I can't wait to do this.
Well, and sitting with both of these teams and talking in the meetings and media day and all the hoopla that goes into this, there was one common theme. They're ready to stop the talking and start playing football.
Yeah, they were probably ready a while ago. Now they can just focus on it. It's done. The only talking they have to worry about now is post-game. And they hope they'll be talking as the winning team.
And we'll see. You know, both sides coming with a game plan to start. We'll see how the adjustments are made throughout because there are always adjustments.
You can't fake me with that blitz, but that ain't no real blitz. Boys ain't coming for real. Boys pump fakers. Oh, got him. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Yeah, you bought me down too early.
On that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Stand up for this play right here.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Oh, that's big.
Heavy traffic and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Sherman, slow him up.
It's a 49er touchdown.
He's come out
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. And
we just come out playing around, bro.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense.
Now we just playing around with him.
And now the kick is
Nothing major. Oh.
That's fielded in the end zone.
What you doing? Just playing around. Bro, you ain't never been here, so you think you don't got the experience.
The Texans offense,
bro, that was last decade, man.
Drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey.
Oh, no.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7.
Not worth it. You better hit like that all game long.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize.
You're not worried about no Jamal Adams. Tell Jamal Adams meet me in that hole. He's so sweet.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Tell him meet me in that hole in Vince.
Now Watson.
Oh, thank you.
He's got the hook up to Odell.
Jamal who? Jamal who, man? Bro, this that fake junk I be talking about, bro. He is a 95 speed, bro.
A big
who? That's Alexander.
49 yards.
That was Alexander.
From the red zone now. Watson. Flush to his right. This is
sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Touchdown, Houston.
Come on, man.
18 yards away.
Just playing. I had to give you a touchdown, man. Cause I know you ain't got the experience I got, so I had to make it a game. See, I want. Okay, this finger is a size 37. This finger, okay, cool. Just practicing.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Man, get the game time. Get the game time view.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
This what we want to see right here. That's what we want to see right here. That defense. Who was number 16? Oh, this the read option I'm supposed to be worried about?
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
That's the read option I'm supposed to be worried about, Vince?
13 yards there and a Niner first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
Don't play with him no more, Earl Thomas. Don't play with him.
Tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
Don't play with him no more.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
See all them stars out there, bro? Think we about to play with him? Come on, man, throw the ball. Yeah, sir. Put that ball in here.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. That one good for 26 and a first down.
On
that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the
back to the drawing board.
And he took
come up in that.
advantage of it.
Come in that. Take his head off. Trying to take his head off.
Going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
Go ahead and put a 3 in it.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Oh, got him. Got him. Everything is covered. Everything. Everything you think of. Yeah, I got Myles Garrett, man. We ready to throw a helmet at somebody, cuz. We ready to throw them helmets.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very
put your foot in it. Put your foot in it. Put your foot in it, please.
right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Why you playing smart, man? Go for those.
So
it's only 20 yards.
Here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away.
20 yards, bro.
Back deep
Get
is
20 yards on me. That's at the 20.
Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line.
Safe to say I earned it. Whoa.
Excellent placement and off that bounce, Charles. I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what did they do? Shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how did they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner.
I know you can't.
Too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
We know, man.
Mike, 53, Mike.
Man, that was like, what, 50 yards after the penalty?
Watson on 1st down.
Oh, that's D.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. 20.
Yeah, he can't score him. He can't score him. I keep throwing the ball.
As they score the touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed
killing
off
myself
of
out
you.
here, man. I'm acting like I don't want the ball.
Shaking your head, walking with your head down.
I'm playing against a
guess
bummer
what?
team.
They're not going to rally at all.
Oh, right. Trying to touch me,
but
bro.
he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Oh, man. I'm returning the favor.
Ready to go here for their
no,
next
we are.
drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better.
Come on, bro. Why are you hit-sticking?
On this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some
really high
percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
John Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
So to say I earned it, well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Flushed out right. And this one complete to Will Fuller. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got this one across midfield into 49 territory.
Run that back.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll
go pick him up.
2nd and 7.
Go pick him up.
From just shy of midfield, Watson.
Gotta go.
Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Safe to say I earned it. Whoa.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Whoa. Your defense got to pick up the pace or something. Coming out slow.
Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Bro, I literally just changed this audible before the game started, and I didn't even apply.
Now with Watson. And this one
Through there late, bro.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Go. Check. 53 Mike. Check. 53 Mike. Time to go. Night, night. Alert. Where's Sig?
Throwing on third down, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll find Akins complete. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. To throw is Watson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Oh, he out. He came out.
Former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
He came out.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He finds his target. It's Evans. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson to throw.
Let's go back.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field, so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Throwing on second down. Watson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Yo, do what, bro? You talk me to death. Do it.
Set. 19. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Watson. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it.
Yes.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you
bro,
argue your case with your coaches,
I know it's a Super Bowl, bro. Come on, bro. It's still a sport,
you just can't do it. It costs
gotta care for the ones on the other side of the field.
McCaffrey following the penalty.
Oh.
Get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw, Watson. Rolling to his right. And he's got it. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Dang, bro. I wish I could just stop, give you the touchdown.
Extra point away now from tying this
And I
football
missed.
game. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it.
Bro, pull the ball, bro.
Everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change that momentum?
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. The first down carried by Elliott doesn't amount to much as he'll get forward for about a couple. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. On second down, Elliott.
Bro, what are you doing?
Across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Jackson now, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Now Jackson, flushed out.
Come on, bro. Don't play them type of games with you, Lil B. And we refuse to. And we refuse to play them type of games with you, Lil B. Come on, bro. Play football. Play football.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Safe to say I earned it. Well,
22. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Watson.
he was there.
Eluding the pressure right.
He was there.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Stop.
And Bryant's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
You gotta bring that.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Stop.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive, as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
Before getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You're almost talking me into it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Friendly conversation.
Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll have a first down past the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left.
Oh, it get risky. It get risky out there, Vince. It get risky. We just faked you, that's all. It get tricky. I came to you, then I just came back to the ball. It's just a mind game. I'll teach you later after the Super Bowl.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now it's Watson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
What? I'm sitting here playing around. I did not. Bro, I got balls.
Spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And no return on this one as the fair catch is
totally different
and take it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Dancing to his left. Jackson.
Give me that ball, bro. Loser.
And the Texans
strip, bro.
They have the football and will set up shop at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, I know he was diving ready to me.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can. And
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Bro, come on.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted,
7 for 16.
but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Watson now to throw. Now he's going to go deep down the left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Pressure. I don't happen.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the toss right. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 41, Watson.
He broke on that quick. I just thought that was going to be a pick.
A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Quick.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved. And that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. From the gun, Jackson.
Thank you, Luke.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones, his 2nd sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everything behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him.
Stop playing, I guess. So you don't want to win.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 1st and 10, Watson. Throw right side into the hands of Akins. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
4 interceptions.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. From the gun, here's Watson. He is going to find Hill here. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Check, 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 check. No, no, no.
To throw is Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught by OBJ. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Watson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. He gets this to Devontae Adams. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. So let's see who this is on. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll snag it about 5 yards down to the 32. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Fuck, I hope he's scoring.
And now he'll tuck it and run. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. He may try and run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash, this from 48. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Man, so I hope you know this light, right? No, all right.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they
come on, bro.
A nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. A throw over the middle, taken in. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now Watson. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, he finds Hopkins complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. The Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Second and goal from the 1.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Under 10, under 10, 10. Check safety, check safety.
They turn to the fullback, Gillespie. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense.
Do I hear goal line stuff?
53 left. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
The kick by Bryant is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give him the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Check, 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 check. Shoot.
Here's Jackson. Space to maneuver at the 40.
And keep him in bounds.
And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. First down, San Francisco, to pick up 14 yards. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Evans once again the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield. What would you do?
Easier said than done.
Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules are the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they
But
score
why
a
you press kick?
touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football.
Why you just press kick?
If they go down and score,
you
they
meant to
win
do
the
that?
football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores.
Yeah, you meant to do that?
But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
First throw in OT for Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line.
I know.
What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. To throw is Watson.
Man!
Oh, and it's intercepted.
How you not make that pass, bro?
First rounder Jimmy Ward.
Bro,
a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. A costly mistake here.
Throw it over his head. Oh, they're impressive.
You know what they say when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now what can Jackson do here in overtime?
Get down.
And a big loss
Get
here as
down,
he's taken down. Miles Garrett able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
How do you catch up to that? But thank God.
Third down, knocked away and
I don't know how he just caught up to that.
Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise.
Kicking out of bounds. Be a man out there. Be a man.
Oh, boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. Offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Push me to the edge. Hey, all my friends are dead.
They can avoid doing it here.
Another play.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And now look at him go. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Watson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Watson, he's going to back away and call a timeout. So we'll take a break with them and be right back.
Push me to the edge. All my friends are
So after the
dead.
incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft.
Throwing again is Watson. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off
Push me to
and
the
make a big
edge.
play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 4th down now after a loss of 2. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
And his kick is good. The field goal is through the uprights, and they've won the Super Bowl. And the Lone Star State has a new champion. It's the Houston Texans, kings of the Super Bowl. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.